you want to be a provider for your guy, so like you'll pay on the first date?
Yeah, or we can split it. But I am in college right now, so of course I'm still working myself up. But I'm saying in the future, I want to be a lawyer, and I want to make a career for myself. I don't ever see myself as being like a stay-at-home mom or like a housewife. And there's nothing wrong with whoever wants to do that, but that's why I'm saying it varies from a person to person.
And so you want, so in every instance, when you've been on a date with a guy, perhaps for dinner or some activity, you always because men will have a tendency to go ahead and just pay the whole thing. You'll make the offer and insist on going half?
I'll make an offer, yes. I'm not going to insist if they really want to do that. I mean, like I said, it's if they want to do that gesture, why would I reject it? But I would be willing to do that gesture as well.
How many first dates have you been on?
For like, I don't know, maybe like actual dates, first dates, maybe 7, 8, I don't know.
Did you pay the whole bill on any of them?
Yeah, in 2 of those.
2 of them, and then the rest were split?
That was like, I don't know the exact number, but I think like majority was split.
Okay. All right. Well, you want to be a provider? Do you want to be a provider?
I think I tend to be someone who pursues the guy.
Oh, yeah?
But I understand that some men really do love the chase and want to have that sort of provider mindset. And so to go back on like Andrew's stance, if a man being dominant is like the most optimal relationship and a woman being a little bit being submissive, I'd say in some ways, yes. Women, like, if they know deep down that they could provide, they could do all sorts of things, they're like a triple decker, give men a chance, for them to like open the door for you or pay the bill. Let them do what makes them feel good.
Wait, you said you chase men? Or what did you say exactly? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I'm a pursuer, yes. I do chase.
You're the pursuer?
Yes. I'm the one that usually either initiates, but there were men in the past that have...
you initiate?
Have initiated. And I just was receptive.
What about, how does that look?
Let me see here. Okay, so... And I definitely learned from like my past relationships where I'm like, okay, maybe this is not the way to go, right? Man shows interest. Me thriving in that sort of attention is trying to pretty much commit or see and feel out how the relationship's going to go. If you open all of your gates, open all of being super open, pretty much being the provider, giving the guy everything that he wants, I feel like slowly over time he's going to question like, okay, what can I even do for you? Like,
wait, hold on. So you said, I asked you how you chase, and the first words out of your mouth were the guy takes initiative.
Yeah, I would say, like, for some of the situations I've had, but the one time that I actually did pursue, or the several times.
The one time you pursued?
A couple times.
Okay.
So a couple times I pursued, I was like, okay, like, I obviously show interest, and it'll take a couple of times for, like, the guy to, like, pick it up, because some men are oblivious.
Hold on, I need details here. So you say
yes.
You show interest, but the men are oblivious. They're not picking it up.
Yeah.
So what are these signs that you're giving
I'm
out?
obviously chatting him up. I'm asking, like, oh, what are you doing, like, after this? I'm just, like, obviously, like, staring at them, smiling. Just being actively engaged. Making, like, side flirting comments here and there. With my ex from, like, high school, like, I did chat him up, and I was like, you know what? If I really want to, then I could get it. So we just started talking. Like, I never knew, like, that he had feelings. So I took the initiative to, like, ask him out or, like, pretty much make it official. So that was my sense of pursuit.
Wait, that was the one time you pursued?
That was, like, with my committed. And then I tried to, like, with this one guy, but he was oblivious to it. But then I realized, I was like, I don't don't know, maybe not this guy. So I stopped pursuing.
I'm just a bit confused because you say you chase, but then, I mean, maybe these guys are just totally clueless. You say you're making multiple moves and they're not getting a hint, but it's like, I don't know. It's like you look at a guy and is that you pursuing him?
No,
I mean,
obviously, like you want to like get to know the person, so you're gonna be like talking to them constantly, and trying to get their attention from time to time. So yeah.
How many first dates would you say you've been on?
First dates, let me see. I'd say like 7.
7, okay. And then in all 7 of these cases, did you make first contact with the guy?
I would say at least like 2 to 3 of them I have.
So
some
a
of the guys are
minority.
not as confrontational to like make the move, and so I would make the move and I would pursue it.
But only for 2 or 3 of the guys, you made the first step of initiative.
That's when they become like the committed relationships that I've had in the past. Except for that one dude that I was like, okay, I'm not feeling it.
Wait, so a minority, you said you like to chase, but a minority of the men you've been on dates with, okay. So you approach them, how are you meeting them? In person?
So, definitely was in high school. So 2 of them were in high school. I would just see them in class every day, just like sit next to them, chat it up, you know? That's how I would pretty much like get a feel and decide whether I want to like, you know, be with that person.
Have you ever approached a guy?
A guy?
Yeah.
Like, give me a situation.
They're not in your social circle. They don't go to school with you, or maybe they go to school with you, but you don't have a class with them or whatever. You saw him in school, thought he was good looking. Did you ever walk up to him and introduce yourself?
I did, yeah. But this was like, I had never met him, but like beforehand. It was just like during like a college involvement fair. Thought the guy was kind of cute, and I wanted him to join my club. So me and my friend, like we went up to him, but I was like, yeah, like what's your name? And then we just chatted up. But like it was very brief because he was busy. So.
Of the 7 first dates that you went on, how often did you ask for the phone number or the contact info?
Oh, that's a good question.
None of them?
No, I would say, let me think. 'Cause it's been a long time. Like, I'm not gonna know this on the top of my head, you know?
It's been a long time since what?
Like asking for numbers for a guy. Usually because like for me, and I think like this is how I would approach like friendships too, is like I don't think about like wanting to like be with a guy right away, you know? If he's cute, but I usually want to be friends first with the person, and if anything like ever sparks, then like of course I would take things a little bit further.
But here's the thing. Sorry about that.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then phone number wise, I would say like a couple of times. I can't really give you like a definitive number, just because it's been a while. So it's like a passive thing that I don't like actively remember. Like,
okay.
I asked his number.
Did you plan and set up the first dates?
Ooh.
These can be yes or no answers, by the way, just letting you know.
I would say there were times where I would have to initiate like, hey, like let's go on a date or something.
No. First date.
First date?
Not a guy you've been dating for 3 months.
Yeah, first dates.
First date.
Yes.
You planned the first date?
Yes.
Did you pay for the first date? In any instance?
No, it was split.
Split, okay. You ever go for the first kiss?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just girls will say they like to chase, but then you question them a little bit and they'll say, well, I looked at a guy once and I winked at, or like I winked at him. Did you go up to him? No. It's like, okay, bro, you don't chase. But okay, all right.